like to say thank you to Ivor from Desktronic. We are going to be looking at the Desktronic HomePro desk. It's one of these that go up and down electronically. 2 motors in this one. This is the Pro edition. I've got the 140mm by 70mm desk table, the walnut black. We'll have a look at that now. I'm going to rip the box open, we'll build it, and then we'll have a little review and have a look how versatile these bits of kit are now. And they're very, very good if you're suffering from back pain or using a table for something completely different other than a desk. We'll have a look. So we'll have a quick look at the tabletop itself. As I said, this is the 140 by 70mm. It's the second smallest they do. Just be careful if you're opening with a knife, you don't want to scratch the top or anything like that. Just be very careful. It is rather heavy, and just be wary that if you do order one, it may come in 2 packages and delivered on different days, which this one was. We were away. Oh gosh, guys, that looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it? It's a really smart looking desk. That lovely for your cables to go through then. Oh yeah, that is a really smart looking desk. I'm actually quite surprised how good it looks. Oh, I lift that up. Obviously it is fairly heavy. You can see pre-drilled holes in the back then for that. It's obviously come apparent when we start putting the legs on, but first impressions, guys, it's a really sleek, smart looking desks there. Really does look nice. So that's the top. Let's now have a look at what we've got in the second box. Then will be all the gubbins to raise and lower it. Yeah, I'm hoping it's all of the legs, etc., control panels and all the good bits and bobs. Again, this is from Desktronic, a bespoke company. And so far the quality looks very, very good. HomePro, assembly instructions then. But what I'll do is I'll get it all out and then we'll have a look. That is what you get in the box, guys. So your 2 legs, I'm assuming there. Some more paraphernalia will become more apparent when we actually start building it. And obviously a guide in various different languages with obviously a troubleshoot, and there's a breakdown, and you notice they're quite handily labelled, A's, D's, G's and all sorts. So without further ado, let's get it together. So split, put the legs in, and 2 holes there and there. And the other side as well, and we'll fit that now. So both legs constructed there, and now we're going to put the triangular shaped things onto the end. So to stick these on then, the Desktronic sign is on the outside, and you've got these 2 prongs here. They sit in the recess of the table, legs like so, and it all clicks in quite nicely. And then underside you've got 2 further holes that we apply some screws in, so we'll do that to both sides. The B's we're using now, there are 2 of them. And that is what you should be left with, both sides. I'll do the other side now. Simply plopping these back on the runs. So the inserts want to be at the uppermost once you've got it upside down. Slot that one in, and then it's the base legs sit each side like so, and then you've got 4 fastening bolts that go through into the base of that. So I'll get them fitted now. Next bit is I'm going to get the table laid down so then we can set the base to the desired length with the holes and that in the pre-drilled holes. So we'll line it all up nicely. So that's lined up. And you'll see, just be careful with these grommets. They do pop out, so I'll put that one back in and put another one back into that hole. But you can see they're lined up now to the actual desk. So what we'll do is we'll lock off here with 8 A bolts, lock that off, and then we know it's in the correct position for the size of the table that we've received. So you do get some spare grommets as well, guys. So one did pop out earlier on this one here, so I'm just gonna shove that back in and push that through. Let's lock her off into position now that we're happy with this size, and that's done with the A bolts here. So they're locked in like that, and now I'm going to go through each of the holes, bolting it to the actual tabletop itself, and you use C's for that. And there we have it so far then, guys. All fastened up. The next bit now is to put the battery module in, which is here. See that bit there slots nicely onto there, so it literally is into that centre bit, and then push her on, and there you go. Is an extension cable in the kit, so literally slot that into the female end like so, and obviously that then can go in the male end. There you go. And obviously that's there because obviously you get much bigger tables, so obviously you can extend this, so if you had a bigger worktop you'd have more distance there to cover, so they put that in there quite handily. Next thing I'm going to put then is the actual control cable, or control column itself. I'm going to go this side, doesn't matter which side you put it on, and again obviously nicely pre-drilled holes. You could put some grommets in, and I'm going to make sure it's nice and flush with the table itself. So you do have, obviously you can see there, an elongated hole, so you can manoeuvre it to suit. And I think one of the doggies has just walked in. Who's that? So into slot HS. And what you will realise is you've got package G, you've got these lovely tie wrap clips. So I'm going to tidy up the cables now to make it look a little bit neater, nicely tidied up there with the cable, etc. And there you go, guys. What a fantastic looking desk that is. So we went for the black legs with the walnut top. Obviously the control columns here, all under there, it's nice and tidy. You've got plenty of them cables, so I will put some more in and tidy the actual plug itself, but you do get a lovely long cable there as well, so you can position it a little bit further away from all your plugs if required. It's got 2 fantastic ports here for your cables to make it all nice and tidy, which I will be utilising, because there's nothing worse than having a messy desk. So let's have a little play and have a little look at it, shall we? Up, up, away! Look at that. So it is loaded to 160 kilograms, but that takes me no problem at all. There's no difference in the sound of the motors, like it's under strain or under pressure. I don't know what else could you use this other than a desk. You could use it for all sorts, I should imagine. It is really sturdy as well. Yeah, you really have to put some effort in there. There's no movement there at all. And even you're leaning on the front here, you can see I'm not worried about it slipping over on the front of the legs where you'd have like a singular leg. So I'm very impressed with that. So yeah, guys, it is a fantastic desk. I did say about 120 kilograms. It's actually 160 kilograms. It's 160 kilograms it's weighted to. So let's have a quick look at the control panel now. So as you can see, you've got your up and down. So your lowest setting then is 63.5. And it is actually the fastest desk on the market. It beats all its challengers, and it is the quietest at 39 decibels, and it goes up to 128. But it is fantastic. It's got anti-collision, so if I bring it down, stick my knee there, it hits it and comes up a couple of inches. So that is very, very, very good. If you've got your desk under there, if you get you've left something underneath, bringing it down, it will sense it and it will go back up. So obviously the child lock then, nice and simple. Get it to 118, you like it there. I'm going to keep my finger on the memory button for 5 seconds, waiting for this to say LOC, and it will say it's locked. That's locked now, so now no inadvertent pressing of the buttons, no kids can come and play with it, and it is set to your height. To reverse that then, it's exactly the same, but rewind. So hold that for 5 seconds. And there you go, it's disengaged, so you can go up and down again. The memory function, another fantastic little thing with it. You see that little Polly down there? Polly! Sorry. Memory function on this then, so you got 3 settings you can set it at. So if I want to set, let's say 111, and I want that for my number 1 position, I'll press memory, press 1, and that is set. So now if I'm sat up here at 120, I want to go to my number 1 setting, keep my finger on 1, and it'll go down to 111. You can do that again for number 2 and number 3. This one's set to 115, and I don't think that one's set. Oh, no, it is set, and that one's set to the lowest setting at 63.5. But yeah, guys, Desktronics, fantastic. It's a leading supplier in the market at the minute in my eyes, and looking at all of the paraphernalia and reading through everything, it hits all of the points you want to hit. It's got the quietest motor at 39 decibels. It's got 160 kg rating, as you've seen me go up and down on it. The quality is fantastic. The finish is fantastic. It's sturdy as anything. You really have to force this over. That's not going to just fall over with a little tap or a knock. It's sturdy. It's built well. It is fantastic. If you're out in the market for a desk that you want to be able to go up and down, be it for something that you want to use it for. You don't have to use it as a desk. This would be ideal. I was just thinking earlier when I showed you Polly, you could stick Polly on here, could operate this, and it could be a grooming table. You could actually sit there and she could be there, and you could have it at a decent height, and you could groom a dog. You could use it for show and tell, or if you're doing a YouTube video, for instance, and you want to display equipment at different heights. Fantastic. It's versatile. It's not just a sit-at-home desk. You can use it for almost anything you really want to. It is a really good bit of kit. Even a little bar, actually. You could have it as a bar, in your kitchen. It could be a kitchen table bar. Anyway, I'm going off on one, guys. Desktronics, thank you to Ivor. If you are in the market for one, I'll put all the description and the links below. There should be a discount code, and it is on sale at the minute. This is the Pro version. There is a version below that, and they also do seats and things like that. But take a look at the guys. It's a great company, one that I'm really impressed with so far. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you. Bye-bye.